After fleeing from assault, he took refuge in the forest. He met a kind stranger who was in the company of a woman and a child. The stranger took him to his house, borrowed him a jersey, and tended to his injuries. Accused one later went to look for Miniqui's tavern. On the way, he was spotted by another stranger who pointed him out to the community members, saying, "There he is." He was subsequently caught. Accused one testified that after being apprehended, he was severely assaulted and sustained injuries to his face. Police took him to the collision scene and later to the police station. At the police station, some police officers suggested that he be taken to the doctor. After the doctor's treatment, he was detained. Accused one denied that he committed the crimes as alleged by the state. Accused two testified that around 1:30 he left his village in Mooiplaas to head to East London. He hitchhiked and spotted a Toyota Land Cruiser being driven recklessly at a high speed. This Toyota Land Cruiser was being followed by a bakkie. The driver stopped and offered him a lift.
Sorry to interject. A bakkie is, for our American friends, a pickup truck. In South Africa, it's known as a bakkie. Like a Toyota Hilux or a Ford Ranger, it's a bakkie.
The driver of the Land Cruiser stopped and offered him a lift. He got at rear section at the driver's request to hold a cupboard.
Safe.
What? Where's in your safe?
No, the cupboard is the safe that they stole from the...
Oh!
But it's his account.
Okay.
Okay, it's just interesting that you see a guy in a Land Cruiser bakkie drive recklessly, and he hitchhikes and he stops.
To get in for a lift.
Not like suspicious at all, his account of the...
Okay, so he got it in and he's holding a cupboard, which is the safe. While riding in the speeding vehicle, he noticed a firearm lying nearby. He thought it might be a toy gun. The Toyota Land Cruiser was soon chased by police. As it was speeding, he heard a loud bang and found himself on the ground, having lost consciousness. When he regained consciousness, he realized that an accident had occurred. Accused two denied his involvement in the commission of the crimes as alleged by the state. Furthermore, he denied that Mama's Jack watch and a set of 5 ammunitions were found in his possession during the arrest. When asked to explain about the DNA found in Luck's firearms that were in the Toyota Land Cruiser, he testified that the firearms might have touched him during the accident, potentially transferring his DNA.
And that's very probable, like getting picked up by a reckless driving, speeding Land Cruiser because he hitchhiked. 2
fingerprint experts, whose credentials were undisputed, testified about the independent analysis of the fingerprints found at the first crime scene. Warrant Officer Lionel Diakoff visited the first crime scene on the day of the incident and collected DNA samples from the gear lever and steering wheel of the bakkie, which was recovered at Hudson Avenue. He also discovered a sellotape mask inside the kitchen and the cloth in one of the bedrooms. Allied to those discoveries, he lifted fingerprints from the sellotape item, which was on top of the chair. He further took photographs of the kit he used, including the sport where the fingerprints were lifted.